But the BBC, and this is another one that that Danny sent me, but it's, is a lesbian transphobic because she doesn't want to have sex with a trans woman?
Yes.
Yes. And so the BBC basically did a first person article, and this woman's saying, hey, a lot of trans people were saying that I'm transphobic, because basically none of the people, why would you care? It's like, just do what you want. But these people are like, my community's mad at me because I won't blow a dude or blow a chick.
Yeah, I go, I don't like a penis in my mouth. And they go, but it's a female penis.
So, and this is one of the things.
Which is, by the way, something that like literally comedians and are like joke about, where they go like, oh, like you're trans, and then they're like, yeah, people are starting to call me transphobic.
For real.
For real.
But it's always funny that the lesbian trans people too, it's kind of like the turning to a girl, but you still have sex with women. I don't know. For some reason, it's like, I just assume they would be gay.
I don't know.
Who knows, right? Some lesbians say they're increasingly being pressured and coerced into accepting trans women and partners. But the interesting part about this is that, I'll just say one more thing. Then they're shunned and even threatened for speaking out. Jenny didn't think this would be controversial, but not everyone agrees. She has been described as transphobic, a genital fetishist, a pervert.
I mean,
pervert.
I guess I'm a genital fetishist. I never thought liking vaginas made me a genital fetishist.
and a pervert.
And a pervert. I mean, no, I know I'm a pervert. That's never.
You're a perv because you like genital fetish. But the interesting part was it is kind of, CBC would never, you're saying, you were kind of pointing out that BBC is a little more based because
they haven't been. They've been, I think they're kind of trying to course correct slightly by being like, hey, you know what? Let's give here's 20 things on this one side of the argument. Let's go one on the other.
Because if this was CBC, their take on this would be, bigot won't have sex with me.
100%. It would be like, it would straight up be like, no, the CBC article will be about this person.
Right. Well, that's what the Daily Beast did.
Yeah,
which
exactly.
we'll go through.
Yeah, exactly.
The Daily Beast responded to this, basically saying exactly what they said. They go, you actually are a bigot, because one of the things she said in the article is, she goes, it's like when guys try to say that pressure me into have sex. That's what she's feeling from the thing. And she goes, this is what the woman said in BBC Publishing. She goes, I can hear their male vocal cords. I can see their male jawline. I know under their clothes there's a male genitalia. And these are physical reality. That is a woman who likes women I just can't ignore. BBC.
What?
But it's one of these things where it always comes from someone that's cooked. Can you imagine a guy being like, yeah, I know, I'm actually into girls that don't have dicks. Like, and you have to being like, me having to like explain that to you, like with this much like prefacing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I need an article to tell you. I go, yeah, I don't know. Listen, I know this sounds crazy, but there's a dick, and the person, I'm into women, and I have this didn't look like a. You just be like, yeah. I mean,
again, it's what I said at the beginning. All normal people they're amplifying this, and normal people are starting to catch wind of some
person,
of
a construction worker,
and he goes,
hearing it justified.
Yeah, he goes,
she goes, I'm a lesbian. I don't want to have sex with the thing, and she goes, and then she has to write like an article as to justifying why, and you go,
normal people are like, what the fuck? Also,
you go, wait a second, backtrack. What's a lesbian?
Not to mention Daily Beast has probably, because one of their arguments on this thing was they go, yeah, well, that's just like her experience. That doesn't. Like,
I saw that.
And then you
too.
go, like, yeah, you've done a million things where someone goes, yeah, my experience, because it's my experience.
Can you believe this?
It's reality.
Nerve.
And then they go, that's my experience. They go, well, not in your case. And then people in the comments are like, this woman's a rapist, actually. Like, then they went on full, like, in the Twitter comments calling her a rapist.
The audacity. You hit the nail on the fucking noggin. The audacity of the Daily Beast to be like, just because your experience is you're raped.
Yeah. And the best dude goes, oh, she's just kind of cherry picking from her experience. You go, oh, you want to talk about cherry picking, Daily Beast?
I know, right?
Out of your mind?
Are you out of your mind? And then Daily Beast also said, this is my favorite. They sing it's irresponsible journalism for her to report this. I go, Neither of you are journalists. Why don't we just stop pretending any of you people are journalists?
Yes.
The only people that are journalists are the fine people at Truth Social.
Truth Social, us.
And
We're honestly,
no, we're not journalists.
Yeah, we're not.
Do not fucking. We don't need to get fined.
Yeah, we don't need to get. That's true. Yeah.
No, we have a body who got fined like a ton of money. We'll talk about that
talk
too.
about that on the-
But yeah, we got fined for basically you don't want to start saying you're a journalist.
I take that back. We are not journalists.
We are not.
We are clowns of the internet.
We are clowns not doing journalism. We did a show this weekend where there was like a lot of people doing like serious stuff and talking about serious things, and it was just like, yeah, we're here to be clowns. I don't know.
Literally, guys like talking about genocide. He goes, "What about the genocide?" And we're
Yeah,
like,
I don't know if we're the right guy
Yeah,
to be responding to this.
we're not giving you a real answer for this.
One woman reported being targeted in an online group. I was told that homosexuality doesn't exist, and I owed it to my trans sisters to unlearn my genital confusion. So, Danny, how good is that, though? So, basically, if I wanted to have sex with a woman and she goes, I'm a lesbian, I go, you have to unlearn your genital confusion.
You're just confused, baby. You're just confused. Baby, it's just confusion.
Yeah,
come
baby,
on.
baby.
Just have this drink and you're just confused.
Baby, you're just a little confused. You got genital confusion.
Baby, the media is confusing you. So much floating around. It's so crazy. It's so crazy.
Turn the light off. It's so fucking crazy right now, baby.
She goes, I don't want to.
Yo, I'm a lesbian. Homosexuality doesn't exist, baby. All that exists is me and you right now. No.
Just us in the universe
It's
making
just-
magic, baby. Shh.
All that exists is me, you, and the universe. What happens in this room happens in this room, stays in this room.
Yeah, baby, it's just me.
You got a genital confused. Here, I'm just going to pull it out for you to unlearn your...
Your internalized misogyny.
and your what did they say? There was genital confusion.
Genital confusion.
We're gonna unlearn your genital confusion and fetishize a new type of genitalia. Come on, baby, don't be a pervert. Suck this dick. Don't be some sort of perv that won't suck
Yeah,
it.
what do you be, some kind of prude lesbo? Suck this dick.
Don't be genital confused. Suck the dick.
I mean, if there's anything I know about lesbians is they love dick.
Well, if they don't want to be fucking genital confused pervs.
That's like such a fucking life hack too. They go, it's not a dick, it's a woman's dick, which isn't a dick at all.
Yeah, which also isn't a dick.
So I don't know what you're talking about because
You're
it's
confused.
literally not. So
You've been generally confused. They said, Daily Beast said, they said ignoring the BBC's ignorance about trans women and sex is disgusting and dangerous. So it's dangerous to tell the girl.
I'm telling you, the danger talk. Everybody goes, "Oh,
Danger talks is
Danger
insane.
talks is ridiculous." But all this backlash, all this like fucking going crazy over the Chappelle stuff is causing more danger, not less. Had there been been like let Dave Chappelle do his fucking jokes, no response, you get less danger from that. If we were gonna like quantify how much danger there is,
Yeah.
it's higher now because of the response. No response, less danger.
They said through selective sourcing and questionable quotes, again.
Oh,
like,
selective.
yeah.
I love the Daily Beast goes, I can't believe someone would selectively source
This is the
quotes."
type of people that write articles being like, I spent an evening with the Trump supporters and this is how they're all like.
And this is why all white people are Nazis.
yeah.
And then they're like, generalizations in this.
The fucking audacity of these people. I'm taking another red pill. And they go, and the use of biological female, biological male to frame cisgender lesbians as defenseless maidens and equate trans women with aggressively cisgender predators, perhaps not so coincidentally. So they're basically like questioning the motives of the piece.
Yeah.
They think that they might, this other...
Which piece?
Bailey Beast thinks BBC might not have pure motives.
Yeah.
As opposed to them who has the purest motives. Oh my God.
Do you think BBC's trying to? Do you think that goes back to the whole fucking trans woman female crime stats because that's going on over there? Is there some sort of linkage?
It is getting quite the web. We have to take a break from this stuff because I feel like we've gotten peak confusion right now.
I know, and that's what I said on the
that's why it's too funny. I can't get funnier than what it is
I'm like,
now.
we'll have a month with not a single trans thing, and then this week, just because of all this stuff, there's like just all this nonsense is coming out where we have no choice but to address it.
Well, and also it's so funny.
It is so funny, but I'm saying it's like
Pete, where are the people with penises?
The penis people, we can make bombs. Yeah, but it's like we have no choice. But like in a normal week, we don't talk about this at all.
And they said the people quoted here are largely trying to hide between my preference. So that's what they're using to cover up their transphobic. Huh? And they don't even need to do a passable job of it. And I don't want to have to say this, but they're saying that they're not doing a good job of being passable.
Of passing? You want to talk about passing, do you?
Their words, not mine.
Want to talk about...
You go, yeah, it probably works. You know what? Life's a little easier when you're passable.
It's a trap.
That is one of the things. It is kind of all goes back to like because I'll just say one more. None of them are doing journalism, but there's one line that I wanted to say, and then we'll wrap up this episode where they said, I'm not attracted to your people. I don't feel like that would ever happen on a post about fat women or masculine women or whatever it happens to be your thing, you know? So think again. Daily Beast goes, so they said, I don't want to have sex with trans women. She goes, would you ever say that about fat women, that you're not attracted to them? Would you ever say that you're not attracted to other masculine women? I don't think so. And you go, yeah, you're right. No guy's ever said fat chicks.
Hey, come read my blog.
Yeah.
Tell me what you think, Daily Beast.
Daily Beast, take a look at my bumper sticker.
Yeah, exactly. Or go on fucking Reddit, MGTOW, or whatever pickup artist, pickup artist, and be
no fat
like
Reddit,
the Daily Beast just finds themselves on the pickup artist Reddit, and they go, yeah, nothing to see here.
Yeah. So it's like, when people talk about like bizarro crazy world or whatever, this week was a pretty fucking good dose.
Oh, big time.
But there was just so many things. We're allowed to bomb places now because we have peens.
Ideally.
So people like hot people, and it's probably easier for to not be fat as well, much as it's easier to be trans when you look like hot.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's probably
it's easier to be trans when you look like a supermodel.
Yeah, that'll do it. Like,
yeah, I think so.
Better to look like Blair White than the girl
Blair
who
Witch.
just Blair Witch. Better look like Blair White than Blair Witch. Better look like Blair White than the girl who whatever is the Secretary of Army or whatever happened. The health woman.
Yeah. That was another interesting one, actually. I know we're fucking going all in this, but they fucking posted
that she's the first woman ever.
No, but they said they specifically go because you go first woman, but then there were all these outlets that are going, she's the first female 4-star general,
right?
And you go, yeah, she's not a female,
accidentally 4 boy.
But you're like it's one again. It's like we've said it before. We go. Like with trans women, they go, we're women. And they go, okay, sure, we'll say you're women. And they go, we're biologically women. And you go, yeah, nobody thinks that. And you like,
right, you're saying
you
they
can
should
make
have
us
said
lie.
It was the first trans woman or something?
Or even if they want to say woman, and then people are like, oh, okay. But then,
I like it, dude. I think it counts because then it counts towards their totals. I don't want it to be some new third total. Like, I like that
No.
all of this trans, every time they help a trans, like, every time they push a trans person forward, it helps towards the woman's totals.
No. I'm not saying say trans woman. I'm saying say woman. But woman and female.
Oh,
female is like a biological...
Sorry, I didn't understand that's the distinction
female is a real biological distinction.
Right. And also they don't like being called female.
I know, and they hate being called female. You call them female, you're about to get your fucking, they're taking their wig off and all that shit. But like, it's like, you know, again, they're like, it's the little things where they go like, yeah, it's the first female. And then people are like, what are you doing?
Nothing.
Okay. But they're like, it's the first female 4-star general. And you go, and like, again, most people don't even think anything of it, but like the distinction between woman and a female is like anybody who has any sort of like understanding of that word, they go, yeah, that's not true. That's not the first female. That is the first woman who is a 4-star general. It's not the first female 4-star general. By the way, still no female 4-star generals.
Fucking red pill Polish joke.
Yeah. But if you're a female listener and you're wanting to be the first 4-star general in the United States, it's still open.
Right.
It's still open for females, not for women. Though.